Hello, welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video, I'm just going to be giving you another powerful strategy, another wonderful strategy that you're going to be using to make the market like crazily, okay? And it's a strategy that you can use to trade the 6 boom and crash pairs, talking about boom 1500 and 300, and also crash 1500 and 300. The conditions are the same, but it's just that you're going to be taking different number of candlesticks. Okay, on boom and crash 1000, you are taking 10 candlesticks, counting from the area that I'm going to show you. And then on the 500 indices, you're going to be taking maximum of 6 candlesticks. Then on the 300 indices, when the conditions are met, you're going to be taking a maximum of 3 candlesticks, right? So without wasting much of our time, let's just dive straight into the settings of this strategy. But before we do that, I'd like you to just take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you are new on this channel, and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. And of course, you know already what we do on this channel, and I am CN Honor, and you are watching CN Great Counsels and Forex Straight. On this channel, we talk about how you can make money online, and we specialize in Forex trading, synthetic indices, okay? Synthetic indices of the Forex market, and specifically on boom and crash. So don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel, and also share our videos if you're getting values from it. Share with your friends, share with fellow traders, so that we can also reach larger number of audience, okay? And then don't forget to like every of our video, and of course leave your decent comment in the comment section below. So we are going to be clicking on the F icon to add, to show you the indicators, right? So of course, I don't trade. We are having fractals on my chart, right? So I have my fractals, and a lot of people they've asked me already. I made a video on fractals. It's just a simple parameter, just the style and then the pixel, right? So, and I promise that I'm still going to make more videos on fractals, so that I will show you, although it's a reserved indicator that I teach my students what it does, a lot of things it does, but I have also released a video on this. So this is just a simple parameter, and I like I said, I'm going to be releasing another video on fractals, right? So we have only indicator window 1, and the first indicator we have there is a relative strength index, right? These are the parameters. Period is 7. You apply to close. Styles is 1 pixels, and the color is according to the color of your background. My background, the background of my chart is of course white. That's why you have white here. That's why you have white here. Okay, that's why you have white here. Okay, make the pixels 1, right? Then we have the levels. Very, very important. We have 30, 70, 90, 10, and then the style is 2 pixels. Color is black. Okay, if you are using a white background, then you can choose any other color for the styles, right? Then you click done. Then the second indicator we have there is the average directional movement. Okay, the period is 14. Styles, you have the style to be 1 pixels. Color is the color of your background, okay, the background of your choice. Then we have plus DI, 2 pixels. Color is green. Please stick to the colors. Then minus DI, color is blue, and then the pixel is 3. The levels, these levels are not so important because you are making use of the levels on your RSI, but if you want to put it, these are the levels for the average directional movement, right? 17, 20, 42, 83. These levels are actually for another strategy entirely with this average directional movement, but for this strategy we are talking about now, it may not really be so useful, and if you want to add it, you can add it, but I advise you make use of the levels that we have for the relative strength index. So you click done, and then the last indicator we have there is the moving average period 3. Period is 3. Then the shift is 0, method is simple, you apply it to close, the style is 3 pixels, color is red. I like you to maintain this color, although you can choose any color of your choice, but this is the color we want to maintain. So that's fine. So if you've gotten the settings correctly, your chart should look this way. But we don't have opportunity to trade now, so we're going to be checking the Boom 1000 index to see if we have opportunity to trade now. Let's go to Boom 1000. All right, currently we have a condition that may likely meet, so I'd like you to watch this place to see if the conditions will be met. I'd like you to just take a look at this place. Once there is an obvious crossing whereby the moving average, okay, the red moving average and the blue line of the average directional movement crosses, and of course the red moving average is cutting the blue line downwards, okay, then we are going to execute our trade after 2 to 3 candles, okay, and then we are taking 10 candles, counting from the crossing. So that's just the condition. The condition is that for boom markets, you are looking at the blue line of the average directional movement crossing with the red moving average. And for crash, you are also looking at the crossing between the red moving average and the blue line of the average directional movement, all below the 30 levels of the RSI. For boom, that's going to be above the 70 levels of the relative strength index, but for crash, it's going to be at or below the 30 levels of the relative strength index. Okay, let me take that again. For boom, is going to be, the crossing is going to be between the red moving average and the blue line of the average directional movement crossing above the 70, at or above the 70 levels of the relative strength index. And I say that for crash, the crossing is still between the red moving average and the blue line of the average directional movement, but it has to be this time below the 30 levels of the RSI or at the 30 levels, right? So that's just the condition. So when we place this trade now, I'm going to give you some back test, okay? But let's just wait. Let's go back a bit. Okay, before that, let me give you, this is the zoom. We are using 2 zoom levels for this strategy, okay? In most cases, this is the best zoom level. That is zoom level 1. Now the crossing just took place now, but we are not executing the trade immediately, okay? The crossing just took place. This is the best zoom level for this strategy, and that is zoom level 2. Now I've always emphasized, when you zoom out completely, this is already zoom level 1. So you are going to zoom in once, just once, like this. This is the zoom level you are using for this strategy, and of course your chart position should be here, exactly where you have the dollar sign. Okay, look at how I'm tracing it down. Okay, have you seen the crossing right now? That's going to be your chart position. So this is a very powerful strategy, and you can have up to between 17 to 22 entries per day on boom market alone. And of course, you're going to have the same for crash, and this strategy is also applicable. Okay, let's check. The crossing took place actually here, okay, but then I say 2 or 3 candles. So but when we execute the trade, we are still going to count our 10 candlesticks from that crossing point. So yes, it crossed here at this zoom level, it crossed here, right? It crossed here. So it's going to be 1, 2 at the close of this candlestick. Now we're going to execute our trade, and then we'll take 10 candlesticks counting from that place, right? So let's just do that as soon as this candlestick closes. All right, so as I was saying, you're going to be having numerous entries per day. Just stick to the instruction. You can as well use this strategy on boom 500, crash 500, boom 300, crash 300, but it has to be very obvious, and you're going to be taking fewer number of candlesticks. On crash or boom 500, you are taking maximum of 5 or 6. Okay, yes, the condition just met. Now let's place the trade, right? So we are taking up to 2 trades. Okay, let's take 3. We have the equity to hold. All right, guys, so remember the crossing took place here. The crossing took place here. All right, so we are tracing it up, and then we are counting our 10 candlesticks from the crossing point, right? So yes, so we are left with 7 candlesticks now. Remember, we are counting. This is the zoom level we are using. This is the zoom level, right? So we are taking 7 more candlesticks and we are good to go. Now someone might as well ask me, do you consider the trend from the higher time frame? Well, that's also important, and this strategy works more when there is a bearish movement from the higher time frame, that is for boom, and when there is bullish movement from higher time frame for crash. And as you can see, from here to here, from this place, okay, let me quickly use my brush to illustrate that. You can see that from here, okay, to this point, this market is actually making series of lower lows and lower highs, meaning that from this point now it's actually on a selling cycle. Okay, and one can easily draw a trend line here now. Okay, trend line here now. Okay, now even if it's going to spike now, you've seen already that the market is on a little bit selling cycle from the 5 minutes time frame, and even if you check on 15 minutes time frame, it's still the same thing. So our 10 candlesticks in this case now, we're going to exhaust it. We're going to take them before, even if the market is going to push up, okay, we are going to complete our 10 candlesticks. So you might as well check your higher time frame to see what is happening on higher time frame. So let's quickly do a back test before our number of candlesticks are exhausted. Now if you look at this place, the condition was met here. Look at it, it was met here. Okay, you would have taken your 10 candlesticks and you are out of the game, right? So they are numerous. Okay, the condition was also met here. Look at it, take a look here. Look at it, you have taken your 10 candlesticks and you are out of the trade. What about here? I mean, sometimes you can have close to 30 entries per day on one pair alone. Okay, I just showed you another one. The condition perfectly met here. Okay, we have taken your 10 good candlesticks, okay, counting from the crossing point, right? Now even if you were to take this, you would have completed the 10 as well, okay, before these spikes, these 2 spikes. Let's count. The crossing took place here, and then 1, 2, 3 candlesticks. Then you would have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's exhausted. I mean, look at here, it's all over the places. This is just one day, right? This is just one day. Okay, look at it here. This is just one day. Okay, and this was also valid. This was valid as well. Look at it, it was valid above the 70 levels. Look at the 70 levels here. And I mean, it's all over the places. It's all over the places. What about here? It also gave another one, just as you can see. Look at it here. Okay, that's just it, guys. That's just it. Okay, it's still going down. It's still going down. Let's count again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's many 3 candlesticks to go. Now let's quickly backtest on crash 1000 before we say goodbye. Look at it here. Okay, sorry, I beg your pardon. It is still the blue line that you are considering. The crossing is still between the blue line and the blue line of the average directional movement and the red moving average. Okay, look at what happened here. The crossing took place here. Look at it. Sorry about that. The crossing took place here. Look at it, and everything is below the 30 levels of the relative strength index. What about here? The same thing. Look at the crossing here. Okay, and it happened here, but this little spike came in. But then remember what I said. I made a long-term standing video on how you can handle spike. You can check it out in the description box or in the playlist to know how you can handle spike if you are caught by any spike when the conditions for you to trade with my strategies are perfectly met. Look at it here also. Okay, we have taken your 10 candlesticks and you are out. Okay, what about here? Not perfectly met. Okay, but this is takeable if you have seen the movement of price from higher time frame. Look at here, perfectly met. Okay, it's all over the places, right guys? It's all over the places. This is amazing. And oh my god, look at here. So you have taken your 10 candlesticks and you are good to go. Now let's go back to boom and check how the market is faring. It's still pushing down, and let's count. So this video is getting long already, but then I'm gonna say goodbye right now. We've been able to establish the points. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's remaining just a candlestick to go. And then please, if you are getting value from this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, like, and also don't forget to share with your friends. Leave your decent comment in the comment section below. And if you are new on this channel, please also subscribe to this channel and let's get going. And turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you are going to watch it. Remember what I said, on the 500 indices you are taking between 4 to 6 candles. You are taking maximum of 6 candles, right? When the conditions are perfectly met. It's still the same conditions, okay, the same condition, but less number of candlesticks. Then for the 300 indices, you are taking maximum of 3 to 4 candlesticks and you are good to go. So many thanks for watching this video, guys. This is actually the last candlesticks and I'll be closing anytime. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. This is CN Great Council signing out for today. Bye.